All right, we left home this morning at 5 a.m. Drove 3 hours to the Black Blossom Trailhead on the other side of Asheville, North Carolina, off the Blue Ridge Parkway, to do a 9.5-ish mile loop hike. We're on our way out now. We're 3 miles into the hike, on our way out to Shining Rock, which is a little over 6,000 foot summit. It's got some quartzite boulders, that's the name, on it, that we're really looking forward to seeing. And then on the way back, we're going out on the Ivester Gap Trail, and then coming back on the Art Loeb Trail. Going out, it sort of skirts the side of a ridgeline. Coming back, it pretty much stays on top of the ridgeline, and so we'll summit 2 or 3 other 6,000 foot mountaintops, but all of that I think is pretty bare, grassy bald, so the views will be non-stop on the way back. You okay? Honey, I'm sorry.
It's over there somewhere.
Mary, what's happened to you? Did you see a snake, baby?
Yes, well, I'm not the only one that sees the snakes.
Let's go see what has caused this enormous... And Mary and her whole experience ruined by what, Mary, when you got to the summit?
A snake.
Can
My
you
third snake this year. So far on the trail, 3 snakes and a bear.
So how far have you ventured from that rock since you saw the snake?
2.7 inches.
Oh, Lord.
It's over there somewhere.
And if we see another snake, Mary will have to be choppered out of this son of a gun. Mary, I think the summit is over there in those pine trees. And that's as far as we're going to go. It looks higher there, don't it?
Yes.
She says down there in those trees.
Well, I can't see anything.
Camera will know where we're going. I won't be able to see it. I think this right here is the summit of Shining Rock. I think those rocks over there, right there, are the summit of Shining Rock. Mimi, get up here and you can see the summit. See it?
Yep, I did.
Mary, you found the summit of Shining Rock, 6,040 feet. I'll let you scramble up top if you want to. All right, we're going to leave off from Shining Rock here in just a second. Here's the map. Here's the hike we're doing. We parked here at Black Blossom Trailhead, and we took Ivester Gap Trail all the way up to Shining Rock. Yeah, we'll go Ivester Gap Trail to Shining Rock Gap, and then we do a little spur out to Shining Rock, and that's where we are now. Go back. You're going to get on the Art Loeb Trail, and then come back through Flower Gap, Grassy Cove Top, Tennant Mountain, Black Balsam Knob, and then back to the truck at the trailhead. All of that's about 9 and something miles. And these mountains are all over 6,000 feet, so that's going to be cool. These are open views, top of the Crestline hikes, I think, coming back. And then if we feel energetic, we're going to take a break at the truck and then go out on the Sam Knob Trail and summit Sam Knob, and then come back. And then do the 3 hours home. Not rhododendron though, not
No,
any of that.
Definitely not. I want to say it's in the azalea family, but I don't know that to be true.
Coming off back from Shining Rock on the Art Loeb Trail, took Ivester Gap Trail out to Shining Rock, taking the Art Loeb Trail back, and it gets through this this stretch of really cool tunnel formed by all this shrubbery stuff, whatever the stuff is that's growing along the trail. It makes for a really cool atmosphere as you're walking through. Neither Mary nor I at this time know what this stuff is. These are little trees, Mary.
These are little teeny weeny trees
These are little smallish trees.
that are providing a canopy.
And then these are more like bushy
Those are the shrubbery things that
shrubbery
we want to know
situations. Yeah. So if any one of our 8 subscribers knows what that is, or these are, you got us whooped. We don't. I should clarify that and say any one of our 8 subscribers who watched this video. Grassy Cove Top and so far Tennant Mountain is a big goose egg of suck. I mean, I thought it was a ridge line traverse across 6,000 foot peaks that had 360-degree views of wondrous mountain ranges and layers of distant ridges. I don't know, it's just a total freaking closed in, can't see anything, jammed up trail. I mean, with a GoPro, if I stuck it up here, you probably can see something. It's probably wonderful what you're looking at through that GoPro. Down here on Earth, this is what we see. The human beings get to see this for 2 freaking miles. Unless things change for the better in a hurry. It ain't nothing you want to be doing. Again,
I feel like I've reached the top.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, great height. Well, at least better than my normal human height. Nothing. Oh. Climbing Tennant Mountain, coming back from Shining Rock. I'll tell you, the Grassy Cove Top, and that whole stretch of hiking through there was tough and kind of a bust. We were disappointed. I thought it'd be expansive views forever, and it was not. It was mostly just hiking in dense shrubbery, and you couldn't see over the top of it, so you're just hiking on a fairly unappealing trail. And the first climb to Tennant Mountain was similar. I mean, you get a view every now and then, but nothing to write home about, and nothing. So I was pretty disappointed because it's a long hike, and I thought it would be expansive views throughout. But as we're nearing the top of Tennant Mountain, you pop out on, I think it's the south side, I ain't sure, but it's a great walk. see Looking Glass Rock in the distance there. Black Balsam Knob. Is that right there? We're going to be hiking up to the top of Tennant Mountain, and then following that ridge line, I reckon, all the way to the top of Black Balsam Knob, which is right there. But this is why we bought the tickets, drove for 3 hours, got up at 5 a.m. was this, and the clouds are beginning to look a little suspect. It's kind of cool because the cloud cover is about even with us. So that's kind of neat. Anyway, I think we just saved a great hike by what we're seeing and experiencing here as we climb Tennant Mountain. Summit of Sam's Knob, 6,050 feet. You can see our entire hike today. The trailhead is right in the center of the screen. A little bit of the parking area. We hiked this entire mountain range ridge line down all the way to Shining Rock, which is that mountain right there in the center of the screen. You can actually see the little white right there. You can't see it, I'm sure, through this camera, but you can see it. And then you get on top of the ridge line and take the Art Love Trail all the way back across the top of all of these over 6,000 foot peaks and back to the trailhead. Ate a bite and then decided to take a 2.5 mile out and back up here to Sam's Knob, which is 6,050 feet. And it's a glorious summit. It's my favorite today, probably. So, long day, hard hike in a lot of ways, but really worth it. Almost fell off the mountain trying to catch this